everybody, we just listened to this episode that you're about to listen to. What'd you think, Kate?
It's a little mean. We just want to tell you Mom and Dad are okay. We're still married. And Tyler did not, in fact, sleep on the couch. He slept in his soft cloud of a bed, and he's fine. Tyler, do you want to confirm that for our listeners?
Yeah, we were just listening to it and laughing, but also figured we should do a little quick intro.
Yeah,
so,
I sound
Kate,
pretty mad the whole time.
Is it safe to say that you saw Dumb and Dumber and you did not like it a lot?
Stop it.
Do you even remember any of the quotes from this movie?
I remember them going,
what? When did they do
That's
that?
what it sounded like when they talk.
Yeah, I'm surprised you could hear them because your fists were balled up so tight. I'm surprised you could even focus on anything.
I was looking like the Arthur meme the whole time.
You really did not have a good time.
I did not.
I just want
to let you know we're okay, guys.
Kate, you can stop these movies at any time.
What?
Did you know that? You don't have to suffer through them. You just really seemed to have a good time. I feel bad. I felt bad listening to it. I felt so bad that I made you endure this.
It was not great. But
all right, enjoy the episode, everybody.
There will still be more Not-Stalgia to come.
Oh, wait, yeah. Is the podcast are we done? Are you quitting?
I believe at some point in this episode I say that I'm taking a sabbatical from the podcast. I was just mad.
We've recorded many other episodes since then. We're like 10 weeks ahead. So yeah, everybody, everything's fine. Does this intro make it seem worse? Does this seem sinister? And I don't know who it makes it seem like is forcing the other one to do the intro. Ooh, a little mystery.
Wow. Write in and guess.
Enjoy. Hey, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Katie.
You're listening to Not-Stalgia, a buddy podcast featuring two lovable hosts with distinct personalities that each bring something unique to the table that make their partnership better than the sum of its parts.
What do I bring, Tyler?
Your choice board here, you've seen Pee-wee, you've seen Weird Al. All that's left is Jim Carrey with his chipped tooth and his straight bangs. Listeners, if you haven't yet, we started this choice board saga back on the UHF episode, then the Pee-wee's Big Adventure episode, and here we are. This is also the third in our trilogy of Jim Carrey's Big Year. Do you remember the other two movies from his Big Year, Kate?
The Mask and Ace Ventura, Certified Homophobe.
What? Transphobe, homophobe, He's got it all, he does it all.
And Ace Ventura, Certified Transphobe.
What?
Can you make it echo on Jim Carrey's Big Year?
Yeah. Okay. Let me say it. Jim Carrey's Big Year.
Oh, wait, can I put one in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Jim Carrey's Big Year. Jim Carrey's Big Year. Look, now you can layer all of those, and it's going to be scary as f***.
What'd you think of those movies? What'd you like better, The Mask or Ace Ventura?
Oh, do I have to pick one?
And just as a bonus, we also watched Batman Forever, which is not part of his Big Year because it came out a year later.
I would rather be dipped in boiling acid.
Okay, remember, Jim Carrey's Big Year, echo, in 1994 was the year he starred in 3 movies that all reached #1 at the box office. This movie, Kate, Dumb and Dumber, was written by Peter Farrelly, Bobby Farrelly, and Bennett Yellen. The two Farrellys.
Like Janet Yellen's son?
Maybe son, maybe father. I don't know. Husband, brother.
Janet Yellen is
He's quite old. Peter and Bobby Farrelly, though, are collectively known as the Farrelly brothers, and they've worked together a lot since then. Technically, this movie is credited as directed by Peter Farrelly, but it was really co-directed by him and his brother. Later, they would start using just the term the Farrelly brothers. So here's their backstory real quick. Peter Farrelly is the older of the two brothers. He wrote a novel as his thesis in his graduate writing program at Columbia, and that novel, which is called Outside Providence, was published in 1988. The brothers grew up in Providence, Rhode Island. They would end up setting a lot of their movies there, at least partially. Like, they do a lot of road trippy type movies, and usually they start here. After publishing the novel, Peter and his brother became aspiring Hollywood screenwriters. They spent a few years trying to sell their scripts to studios, and eventually they were able to make this their first film, Dumb and Dumber. It premiered on December 16th, 1994, making it the final movie of Jim Carrey's Big Year. It stars Jim Carrey. He was hot off In Living Color, which had just aired its last episode in May 1994, and he's hot off Ace Ventura, which was filmed from May to July of 1993, but not released until February 1994. The Mask, for reference, was filmed in October 1993 and released July 1994. So Dumb and Dumber was filmed before The Mask was released, if that makes sense. So he's on In Living Color, Ace Ventura has just come out, and he's filming this movie. And these co-stars Jeff Daniels. Jeff Daniels was originally a stage actor who transitioned into film in the 80s. He'd been in several well-received movies, playing mostly dramatic roles, but he was in some movies that are like sort of comedic, like he had done Woody Allen movies and Albert Brooks movies, but he's not a comedian the way Jim Carrey is. He's more of an actor. So what's really awful is because of the difference in their stardom, the two leads here, Jim Carrey was paid $7 million to be in this movie because he was burning so bright at the moment. Jeff Daniels was paid $50,000.
What?
$7 million for Jim Carrey. $50,000 for Jeff Daniels.
That's just silly.
Allegedly, the studio, New Line Cinemas, they didn't want Jeff Daniels. They lowballed him on purpose because they were like, there's no way he's going to accept this. But he's like, oh, this is a great script. I'll do it. So that's what happened there.
That's terrible.
Some of the other actors that were pursued for either of the two roles, get this, Nicolas Cage,
Ew.
Gary Oldman, Steve Martin and Martin Short. They wanted them to be Dumb and Dumber, but they didn't want to do it.
Why not?
Because the Farrelly brothers are an unknown quantity. This is their first movie.
Good for Steve Martin and Martin Short. Just say no.
It'd be really weird. I can't imagine it, even though they're such a good duo. Chris Elliott, Rob Lowe, like just interesting to imagine the different versions of this. Kate, I love this movie. Most of the stuff we watch on this podcast, of course, is stuff I liked as a kid but haven't seen since or seen much since. But I've seen this movie as an adult. I feel it holds up, but we'll see today. It's been a couple years, but not much. So how different could my experience be? The legacy of this movie, Kate, there was a cartoon version. Hanna-Barbera made it. It's one of the last things they made. It was an ABC Saturday morning show. One of the last things they made before they just became the Cartoon Network studio and started making like Dexter's Lab and whatnot. You know what's really weird? In 1995, there was a cartoon version of this and the other two Jim Carrey Big Year movies. There's a Mask cartoon, and there was a Ace Ventura cartoon. There's a prequel movie to this, where Harry and Lloyd, the two main characters, are teenagers. It's called Dumb and Dumberer, When Harry Met Lloyd. That came out in 2003, but it has none of the original cast or creative team. There's a real sequel, Dumb and Dumber 2, T.O., in 2014, where they came back, but I was really hyped. It wasn't very good. The Farrelly brothers were able to parlay this, because it was very successful, into a big career, making big gross-out comedies like There's Something About Mary.
Oh, I hate that movie.
Kingpin. They've done a lot. They had a whole career because of this. Have you seen Dumb and Dumber? Surely I've made you watch
I think
this.
you have made me watch this. Is that where they show up in the tuxedos?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you've made me watch this.
Classic. What'd you think? You were a much younger person then. Maybe you've matured and you'll enjoy this movie more? I don't believe that even as the words leave my mouth.
Say, are you guys going to Davenport? My car died and I'm late for a luncheon.
We usually don't pick up hitchhikers. But I'm gonna go with my instinct on this one. Saddle up, partner. You're it. You're it. You're it. Quitsies!
Any quitties? You're at quitties. No, any quitties, no startsies.
You can't do that.
Can't do?
Cannot. Stamped it.
Can't do double stamped it, no erases.
Cannot. Triple stamped it. No erases. Touch blue, make it true.
No. You can't triple stamp a double stamp. You can't triple stamp a double stamp, Lloyd. You can't triple stamp a double stamp. Lloyd, you
Guys! Enough! Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? Guys!
All right, so first of all, it's got a great 90s alternative rock soundtrack. I'm laughing already. I haven't even seen them. Just Jim Carrey's facial expressions are making me chuckle. How about you?
No.
No chuckles to be had?
I don't like his face. I don't like it.
You know, his tooth is really chipped. He just took the cap off for this.
Why? He's a chauffeur. That's fine. That's an acceptable vocation.
You're trying.
I'm not trying. I shouldn't have to try. This movie should meet me where I am. Why is that hairy car? Oh.
He's, what is he, a groomer?
Dog groomer? A mobile dog groomer?
Who has to dress up as a dog and drive a hairy car.
Why is he dressed up as a dog? Like, I guess it would make sense because, like, when you go to the hairstylist is a person. So if you were a dog, do you think it would make you more comfortable to be groomed by a dog? I'm just so confused.
They're just, working class guys. A chauffeur.
That's great for them.
Or a limo driver, mutt cuts driver. They'd be part of the gig economy if they existed now. So do you get it? He's dumb. He doesn't know where Aspen is.
I got it.
He doesn't know the difference between Austria and Australia. Isn't this hilarious, Kate? Jeff Daniels looks so young.
No, God. Oh. If Jim Carrey said that he wanted to hug me, I would call the police.
I'm curious to get your thoughts as the movie goes on about the portrayal and treatment of women.
Yeah, it's not good. So the chauffeur, Jim Carrey, is just driving this woman to the airport, and she tried to tip him. He was like, no, I don't want to tip, but maybe I would take a hug. No. 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 Don't let a stranger hug you. Don't let a stranger touch your face or mouth. No. TWA. Wow.
Oh, yeah, what's it like going to the airport in 1994?
Well, TWA still exists.
What's that?
TWA was an airline, and then in 1998, I think, there was a major air disaster that killed everyone aboard, and TWA was no more.
What'd they do?
TWA, Flight 800.
Did they
it was taking off from JFK Airport, and it just plunged into the sea.
2 questions. 1.
They were flying to Charles de Gaulle.
Did they just rename? Are they a different airport? And
they could
2,
be. Let's see.
Could you please explain how you knew all that information off the top of your head?
I was doing a little reading about TWA Flight 800 the other day. I was bored.
You love disasters.
I do love disasters. I love them so fucking much. So this is like a creepy, like, love at first sight type situation where, what's his name? Jim Carrey sees this rich woman going to Aspen.
Lloyd Christmas.
Sure. Sees her going to Aspen and is like, oh, I'm just so in love with you after not even speaking.
I love when he bites this airbag.
This woman left her briefcase, and it's unclear if she was leaving it on purpose or if she is leaving it by accident.
Well, there's 2 obvious criminals here.
Yeah, or they're goons.
Like, organized
That's
crime,
how
like
you know
criminals.
how you know is that they have a leather jacket. Can Lloyd read? This is going to be a long hour and a half. I like this woman criminal. That's nice. Representation matters.
All right, key plot point. He has an ulcer. He has to take medicine for it. Just remember that.
This guy kind of seems like a... What's that thing? Incel? Can't tell. I feel like all of Jim Carrey's delivery is weird in this. And not, like, weird for effect.
I think it's weird in a good way.
Oh, God. I'm glad that you married me, because I feel like this is a scenario that you could be in. This is me if I wore a leather jacket. It looks like a child wearing a jacket.
The girl criminal.
Oh, God, that furry van is really skeeving me out.
Imagine
I
the
hate
disgusting way it would get, like...
Jeff Daniels directed Jim Carrey to be like, all right, go to the store and just, like, get the bare essentials. Get whatever we might need, because this is the last of our money. And Jim Carrey has come out of the store with, like, a box full of pinwheels, a giant cowboy hat, a paddle ball, a copy of Rhode Island. Great. This is why we went to the store today for baby shower wrapping paper, and we ended up hauling home a knockoff Peloton called an Echelon.
It was a really good price.
All right, that did make me laugh a little bit.
Aha!
Petey the parakeet has been killed by these leather jacket-clad goons, and Jeff Daniels goes, oh, Petey's dead, my parakeet. His head popped off.
He was pretty old.
And he just goes, he was pretty old. You know what? May we all just have our heads pop off after a long, happy life. If I had to take a road trip with these two, I would...
Throw yourself from the car.
I would throw myself from a moving car. God, I hate this movie so much.
Here's your favorite actor, Harlan Williams, star of Rocketman. How do you feel about the gross-out comedy elements here?
I don't like it. I don't want to see anyone drink pee.
Harlan Williams unknowingly drinking a bottle of Jim Carrey's pee.
I don't like it.
So here's the problem with this movie. Any scene that they're not in, whether it's with this rich family or with the criminals, I think is dreadful. I think it's awful.
I think...
But for you...
all of it is
right.
dreadful.
You don't like them either, so what's worse?
Everything is the worst. Tyler.
This might be the most torturous episode you've ever recorded.
This is some of the worst shit I've ever seen. Ew! This is the worst thing I've seen in a long time. I hate this movie. I hate Jim Carrey. I hate that dog van. I hate misogyny. I hate it here. He's biting that man's crotch. Tyler, I hate this film. I absolutely hate it. This is among the worst things that has happened to me in a while. I live a charmed life. But I have extremely low tolerance for bullshit.
Having to watch Dumb and Dumber, this extended dream sequence where he's imagining his life with Mary Swanson.
I just want to perish watching this. This poor woman who had to share screen time with Jim Carrey.
She probably got paid $1.
I wish these criminals would just kill Harry and Lloyd, and then I could enjoy my remaining hours of this day. I like this female gangster's energy.
She just wants to kill them so bad.
Yeah, like every single woman who encounters these men. I know that this sequence with that goon that is riding with them is supposed to feel extremely grating.
Is it working?
This whole movie feels extremely grating. How you feel in this scene, Tyler, I feel the entire movie. That's all.
They're squeezing the ketchup and mustard in their mouths to cool down. Look.
Tyler, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. This is the worst thing you ever showed me, and I'm mad at you for showing it to me. I'm upset with you right now.
Jim Carrey is squeezing them into the air and just catching the ketchup and mustard.
You're gonna have to take me out to dinner to make up for this. I hate this movie. I hate it. You cannot make me watch any more Jim Carrey movies for this podcast. We're making a rule, and I'm not gonna do it.
He's Ventured too.
No.
He goes to
I've already seen that scene where he crawls out of the rhino because your parents made me watch it on Thanksgiving.
He goes to Africa.
No.
What do you think?
No.
The portrayal of
It's not going to be good.
Here, look.
No. Well, fight. The tagline for this should be Katie gets combative.
Yeah.
I hate this movie. You're going to listen to the supercut and be like, wow, this is a lot of repetition of Katie just saying I hate it. I am saying it several times every 10 minutes, just for all of our listeners out there.
Cool. Big gulps. Should we go on a road trip? Does this make you want to take a road trip?
Nothing about this movie makes me want to take a road trip. It's okay. I just can't believe anyone greenlit this. I can't believe Jeff Daniels was like, yeah, I'll do this for $50K. This is a great script.
I mean, it's got some...
No. Don't even. We're in a marital fight right now.
Good music, though.
No.
If you like 90s alt rock. I guess there's a reason this was the third choice on the choice board.
I probably should have just gotten it out of the way, you know? If you're supposed to eat a frog, you make sure to eat it first thing in the morning, you know?
Look how joyous they are on their little bike, though.
No. I literally have never hated anything more than this movie. I hate it. It's mostly just sad. Because, like, what's his name? Can't read.
Lloyd. Jim
Sure.
Carrey.
Yeah, Jim Carrey can't read. That's sad. And yet, I feel nothing.
Here we go.
No.
Here we go. They're getting ready for the gala. Yeah, what do you think of Jim Carrey's toenails?
No. I can't even talk about his toenails. I cannot overstate how much I hate this movie. Why are the owls puppets?
Are those puppets? Those aren't real?
Look at them. Look, they're just two stuffed animals.
Those owls are pretty bad. I never noticed. Kate, I was too focused on the comedic genius in these scenes to notice the owls.
This is among the worst things that I've ever seen. And I've seen, like, a really bad car accident before. Like, I've seen people smeared on the highway. I know that I sound like I'm overreacting and that I'm like an asshole in this episode, and it's okay to edit me to sound like an asshole, but this is the worst movie that I've seen in a very, very long time.
Can you say Jim Carrey's big year again?
Jim Carrey's big year.
Does this movie pass the Bechdel test?
No, absolutely not. It does not pass the Bechdel test.
One named character here, Mary.
God, how much longer could this movie possibly be?
You're lucky we're not watching the extended unrated cut, which I hate.
Why?
It's just like,
why do you hate that and not this?
It's just they add raunchier shit. Ready to suspend your disbelief? Like, does she find this charming? So she's, in a twist of events, Mary has ended up with Harry, not Lloyd, on a date. Mm-hmm. And she seems to be enjoying herself.
This is the worst movie that I've seen in a long time. It's not great for women. It's not great for owls. No, I refuse to believe that this woman is charmed by this fucking hayseed. No.
Katie hates the working class.
I just hate Jeff Daniels, and I especially hate Jim Carrey. This is ridiculous. This is untenable, and I refuse. Absolutely not. This podcast is over, I think.
See, look, she's going on another date later today with Harry. Her ski date went so good in the morning.
No.
Oh, look, Turbo Lax.
No, Tyler. No.
Oh, here's something you might find vaguely interesting, because I know anything right now. This hotel they're in is the real hotel Stephen King stayed at that inspired him to write The Shining. This is the actual Shining hotel, not the one in the movie, the real one.
That was not interesting.
Look, his stomach's gurgling, Kate.
Why? If I had to choose between, like, a lava flow of diarrhea coming out of me, a la Jeff Daniels in this scene, and watching this movie again, I would 100% choose the magma poop.
I think it's hard for us to wrap our head around it from 2023, but like the defining characteristic of this movie at the time was this absolute disgusting gross out humor. This laxative scene, the pee in the bottles earlier.
Is it that like the real world is disgusting enough and like maybe I just don't need this?
I think it's just that
people overran the Capitol on January 6th, you know? The real world disgusts me.
I think it's just that
I don't need this in my life. I want nice things.
You hadn't seen a movie with things like this at the time.
No.
It was taboo.
And guess what? I don't want to see it now. I didn't want to see it then, and I don't want to see it now.
You were 4 then.
Guess what? I wouldn't have liked it. And my 4-year-old eyeballs were desperate for television. Are you laughing? If you're...
Okay, right after he has his toilet moment, and she goes, I hope you're not using the toilet, it's broken. And the camera zooms in on him, and he goes, what?
This is like when you went to that McDonald's and found a toilet full of Pokemon cards. laughed more thinking about that memory of you finding a toilet full of unwrapped Pokemon cards strewn in the toilet water.
Oh man, I forgot about
Than that. I hate this movie. This is literally going to sound like the worst podcast supercut
It will be.
I've ever made. It's incredibly negative. I hope that, maybe you've made it this far, and if you haven't, if you've lost respect for me, that's cool. All right, cool. Take it. Take the respect. I don't even want your respect. I respect myself. Are you liking this?
I like
if you are liking this, I'm not making you lunch. You're going to have to make your own lunch. Are you enjoying yourself? No, this is why you have to tell men. No. Say no. Don't be nice. Don't be pleasant.
What are our chances? Not good. Like 1 out of 100?
No. Say no. Just say absolutely not. Get out of my face. I'm gonna call the police. Get away. Look, my hands are balled into little fists right now.
He's got a gun.
No. Look, do you see this?
We're into you look like that Arthur
I
meme.
do look like the Arthur
But
meme.
double-fisting.
My hands are balled into fists. I'm angry. I'm hungry. I'm tired of looking at this bullshit.
Both cheeks, both lips. Here's one last scene for them to treat women with agency.
Complete disrespect.
Respect.
I hate this movie. If you like this movie, go ahead, write in and give me your address so I can drive to your house in a road trip style movie and I can beat you up. I'll do it. I hate the Farrelly brothers. I hate Jim Carrey. I hate whatever his name is, Helmet Hair. I hate him. I hate Harlan Williams. No.
I like you, Mary. I like you a lot. I want to ask you a question straight out, flat out, and I want you to give me the honest answer. What do you think the chances are of a guy like you and a girl like me ending up together?
Well, Lloyd, that's difficult to say. We really don't...
Hit me with it. Just give it to me straight. I came a long way just to see you, Mary. Just, least you can do is level with me. What are my chances?
Not good.
You mean not good like 1 out of 100?
I'd say more like 1 out of 1,000,000.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah! I read you.
So, what are your thoughts?
Maybe you should rewind 2 minutes and listen to my thoughts.
Was this
No.
the worst thing you've seen? Oh, did you just say no? So I guess not.
This is the second worst thing I've seen.
What was the worst?
The worst thing you made me watch was that horrible Dragon Ball episode that I couldn't get through because it was so creepy and awful, and we had to stop it.
Yeah, we were gonna watch.
Why didn't you let me stop this? You let me stop that one.
We were gonna watch 13 episodes of the original Dragon Ball. And we got through like 1, and you were like, "Nope," because there was like immediately some weird shower scene. You're right.
Yeah. Nope.
All
This
right.
is the second worst thing I've ever seen. Actually, no. I think it leapfrogs Dragon Ball because you made me watch the whole thing. This is the worst thing I've ever seen for this podcast. I hated it, and I'm mad.
Yeah, I almost feel guilty by choosing this. You really did not have a good time, huh?
Did you have a good time? If you had a good time, you're gonna have to sleep on the couch. I'm not kidding.
I'm not just saying this.
Because you like sleeping on the couch?
No, I'm not just saying this because you're so enraged. It definitely wasn't quite as good as I remembered. There are still moments that made me laugh, certainly, but they're fewer and far between than I remember. If you had asked me, I would have remembered this being a lot more laugh a minute. It's really spread out, the couple big laughs. But I'm not going to lie and say that there were no big laughs for me.
Well, maybe you're going to have to sleep on the couch until 2 in the morning.
A comfortable
and then
pillow.
You can crawl into our bed like a worm.
All right. Like, I can name probably on one hand the number of big funny moments to me. It's interesting. Maybe you have to be 12 to really laugh a minute at this. A 12-year-old boy.
If I ever met the Farrelly brothers in person, in passing, at a coffee shop, I would punch them in the face. It's a good thing I don't know what they look like.
Guess we shouldn't vacation to Providence, Rhode Island this year. Any final thoughts, Kate?
Go ahead.
You're
Ask me for my final thoughts.
You're really... I've never seen you this enraged.
I only have a finite amount of hours on this earth, and I spent 1.5 of them watching this, and I will never get that time back.
Yeah, I feel bad. The point of this podcast isn't to upset you, you know?
I'm taking a sabbatical from this podcast.
It's to make you laugh, at how bad things are.
No.
All right, guys, I'm going to shut this recorder off. See you next week, maybe.
Maybe.
Katie's picking up the recorder. She's getting ready to throw it at something.
I'll throw it out the window. I'll throw it right in the backyard.
What are we gonna do?
I got an idea.
Faster!
Dumb, a person lacking mental power.
What's her last name? I'll look it up. Starts with an S. Slappy. No. Swappy. Maybe it's on the briefcase. Look on the... Oh, yeah! It's right here. Samsonite. I was way off.
Idiot, an adult mentally inferior to a child of 3.
Skis, huh?
That's right.
They yours?
Uh-huh.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Cool.
Stupid, a person below normal intelligence.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
If they each had half a brain, they'd still only have half a brain.
Oh, look, Frost. Hold on.
Jim Carrey,
Hold that plane!
Sir, you can't go in there.
It's okay! I'm the limo driver!
Jeff Daniels,
Oh, geez, look at the butt on that. Yeah. He must work out.
Dumb and Dumber. For these guys, every day is a no-brainer.